You wonder what the tube
Is
is.
a periscope, invented by my friend Johannes and yours truly.
Jesus.
Inside, there are two mirrors that, placed at 45-degree angles, allow the user to see without being seen. Unfortunately, one of the mirrors broke several days ago, and I haven't had the time to replace it. Please, take it.
Well, damn.
And if you manage to fix it, all the better.
Free shit! And I didn't even have to steal it. Happy Halloween, Ghouls and Goblins. Welcome back to my channel of spooky gameplays. I am the Scarecrow.
John!
And welcome back to our playthrough of Yesterday Origins.
My negativity about all
Let's
this.
see what kind of trouble John can get himself into.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay. What a fucking crackhead. Number 17 on Rue Street Les Ontes, I don't know. According to Paris Antique Shop archives, and provided Boris doesn't destroy the building.
No, you should stay here.
You should find Victoria here, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's enough of that shit. Alrighty, so let's see what this bee bimbo has got to say. Just completely out of our depth here, I'm sure. You've never liked being observed, yet Pauline is right. Having a smartphone or a Facebook account means that you are. Yeah. Welcome to the 21st century, buddy. Privacy went out the window a long time ago. Baxter, that's her name. Let's come back to that. Alright, so I am still ironing out the kinks in my new setup. I got a new green screen, some new lights, new everything, even a new chair. So if anything's messed up, well, I'm doing what I can, and don't kill me. You never trusted doors that open with a card. What's wrong with good old keys? Well, it is a key. Yeah, cool. Why is it not letting me choose anything? Oh. Hey, that's a brick. That's the universal card. Slip your cell phone in there. Will that work? Nah. I didn't think it would work, but, you know. No. Get out. Hey, I'm me. Oh, do I get to give myself the once over? Ooh, nice haircut. Pauline has said, jokingly you guess, that if you grew your hair long, she'd leave you. To be honest, you're really sick of this hairstyle. How would you know? You don't even remember. If you lose your life, I guess, then you lose your memory. Why do people in this era wear sports shoes so often, instead of real shoes, even when they sit the whole day? Because real shoes suck. They are completely unfucking comfortable. Oh, poke him in the eye? During the last year, you've gotten some sexy eye wrinkles. That is according to Pauline. You don't even see them. Why look in the mirror when you look the same every day, right? Okay, so one of these buttons tells you... It's not that one. Tells you which one of the... It like displays all of the X's on the screen. Yeah, we already did that one. Neighborhood of Saint-Germain-des-Prés in the 6th district of Paris. Its streets wouldn't be more expensive if they were paved with gold. Alright, well, I guess let's get on with it. It's your fear talking. What if this whole affair is a complete waste of time? Maybe you'd better get in the van and leave. Your answer is concise. No. Anyway, alright. Oh, what's that fucking Bob Marley looking knocker at the top? It reminds you of Zoltan, the magician in the machine from that movie where a child had a grown-up's body. Sound familiar, does it? You didn't like it that much. Fiction bores you, but you had identified with him. What do you mean? What's boring about fiction? I could understand if you remembered the last 500 years, but you don't. It's all a blank, so, you know. Reality should be just as boring for you. Close. According to Boris, in her interview, Baxter said, the comma there. Baxter said she just moved to Paris, but that bee looks as if it's been there for a very long time. Well, it probably came off of the door, came with her and shit. Alright, let's do this crap. Oh, it's this one. Okay. That's right. Put your face right up, your nose right up to the camera. And this one makes 3 cameras. Wealth is measured by the size of your security system. Yeah, well, if you weren't a douche nozzle, you probably wouldn't need that much security. Come in!
Next dimension. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm from Le Tout Petit's Antique, and I...
Welcome, Mr. Letou. Do you have an appointment?
Do I have an appointment?
Yeah,
I don't
we
even
scheduled
remember.
an appointment for me to come to tell you about a precious Neo carving.
Wonderful. Wait 1 minute, please. Then ring again.
1 minute? Do I need to count? You can probably open the door with the right code. Yeah, well, you don't have the right code. So thanks for the fucking obvious. Thanks for stating that, Captain. I don't know if I had an appointment. I'm not the goddamn secretary. Do I have to wait a whole minute? I guess it does. Seriously? Throw a timer or some shit up on the wall then. Doobie doobie doo. Wasting fucking footage. Really? How close to a minute do we need to get? If she actually meant a minute, she probably would have said 60 seconds. Wait 60 seconds and then do the cha-cha in the middle of the street. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha.
Baxter Mansion. How can I help you?
I'm the guy who rang before, the Neo guy.
Welcome. I must apologize. I didn't schedule your appointment properly. However, you have piqued her curiosity. Wait till the gates open. and
Okay,
park
you
in
win,
the
but you
yard.
don't really deserve it. Park the car in the Paris yard. You have no idea how painful it was to say that. Jesus! Park the car in the yard, not her apartment. That mofo's wrinkled.
Are you sure it's him?
There. Oh my god. What the hell happened to you?
At last.
Oh no. The fan's about to hit the shit.
Hi.
Please, come in.
I'm already in.
Here's my card.
Okay, let's go, John. Keep
There's
calm.
no information on it.
Don't worry. It's not activated yet, Mr.
John yesterday.
An appropriate name for an antique dealer, isn't it?
Haha. She wants to chat. So
But
chat.
I'm a historian.
Who's
too.
talking?
Even better then. What do you specialize in?
Satanism and sectarianism
Yes.
in the Middle Ages.
No way. I just received the first copy of a book about a satanic sect in the Middle Ages. I can't show it to you yet.
He's probably
but it
in
will
it.
make people talk. The writer is an American who, by the way, you're an American, aren't you?
Not really.
Yes, but I've traveled so much, I no longer know where I belong to.
I don't envy you. I travel all the
I
time.
feel your pain.
But the day I stop seeing myself as a Londoner, I'll forget who I am.
You are
If she
absolutely
only knew.
right. However,
She might,
I
actually.
always ask myself,
Sorry, Mr. Yesterday. We're not here to answer your questions, but mine. Why on earth am I wasting my time
Okay.
with you? Shit!
What's with the attitude? Did you do something wrong or is she just nuts? All of the above? How will you win her back? Gift.
I have a little gift for you.
Brilliant! You really know my taste. Many, many thanks. However, nobody's ever given me a present without asking me for something in return. Oh, shit.
Yes, we're
You're
asking
going to
for...
tell me what it is you want, Mr. Yesterday.
Has she lost her fucking mind?
Maybe you've heard I have a Neo by Unke. It's perfect and...
Why can't I see it?
Oh, sorry. Here are some photos of the sculpture and its authenticity documents.
You think of everything. I like you. Please make yourself at home while I examine all this. You'll see the room is full of valuable pieces. Feel free to touch. You are, after all, a colleague.
Am I? You saw you treat your colleagues? The fucking tiniest of bows. Hoi! Seriously. She's absolutely nuts. Yeah, but that's not unusual. 4. Artists are women. Rich people are like cats. One minute they purr, the next they scratch. A lot can fall under that umbrella. There could be a book inside. Looks to me like a fucking pile of cash.
I just received the first copy of a book about a satanic sect in the Middle Ages.
You're curious, really curious. Too much so. Yeah, you... Oh. You probably should not open that. Can you take a picture of it with your phone? What does that do? Oh, I guess maybe if this the other side. Run it in your poop, shoot. Dude, you can't... What the fuck? There's a huge gap there. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, what the hell? There's supposed to be a way to highlight everything that you can interact with, but I can't. It's not working. You probably read Dante's Inferno in a previous life, because when you look at the cover, you remember one of its verses. What is that? You fucking, Oh, yeah. Shit, I can't even remember. All ye who enter... Fucking despair or something. All... Yeah, that's it. Abandon hope, all ye enter here. Now I knew what I was talking about. Oh, stupid. It's got arrows. Yeah. Okay. What does that do for me? Why give me the arrow thing if it doesn't do shit? Okay, well, fuck off then. Hey, Jackie, you wanna go for car? What does this guy gotta say for himself? A stone samurai wearing the modern iron armor. Ancient armor was made of leather. Oh, they didn't have any iron cows back then. This kind of dough or breastplate means that this piece was made before the invention of firearms. Why do katanas fascinate you? Did you just steal that? What part of your past do they invoke? He just took that katana. What a thief. Well, I got a better question. Where'd you put it? A complex hydrate. Or a thigh guard. Yes. Okay, fuck off then. Exit stage right. Oh, I see. It's only when you get multiples that you can choose. That's bullshit. You'd love to have a similar chimney one day if you and Pauline can ever afford it. Well, don't live in one of the fucking most expensive cities in the goddamn world. And maybe you can. Alright. Notre Dame! In winter, on those cold nights when tourists freeze to death, you can walk to Notre Dame and to admire it, alone, like in this painting. That's cool. I'd like to scope that out someday. With my own eyeballs. I wonder if they have any cornfields nearby. Are we gonna sit down and start playing the piano then? Is that a Steinway? Mozart's Requiem. The composer, on the verge of death, thought he was writing it for himself, since he viewed the anonymous figure who commissioned it as a supernatural herald of his own destiny. Or so he said, in the midst of incapacitating fever. Wait a second. You knew Mozart? You knew Mozart? Seriously? I knew that was coming. That melody again. I got me a trophy, the Redhead's melody. which redhead we're referring to. So, I figured he was in bed, but he was getting some action. I don't even know what the name of that instrument is. Someone jizzed on her plants. You're used to seeing refined resins, like the one Pauline used to restore antiques. Seeing it in this true habitat, it's like seeing an unfried chicken, feathers and all. Okay. Ooh, milk. Oh, portable creator of micro rain showers. Alright. It's quite the way of putting things. In his pocket. That almost looks like mercury. Okay, hold the phone. 20 minutes. Okay. Alright, now what? I done looked at everything, Grandma. What do I do now? I can't use any of my items on this shit for some reason. Alright, fuck off then. Hey Jack, you wanna go fuck off? Same thing with this one. Oh, here we go. Can I use the, Some people open doors with a kind of carve, but envelopes? Hey, fuck off. I'm using whatever I have. You could open the envelope without damaging it. But first you need to see if there's something interesting in there, without opening it. Oh, is that what the spray bottle's for? If you dampen the envelope slightly, it will dry in a minute. Psst, psst, psst. Oh, hello there. The plot thins. Now you have to open it, don't you? Kinda. Okay. So the left one is for the left side of grouping and the right one's for the right side. So, alright, slice that bitch open. However, you stop. You can't let Baxter see it open when she returns. Okay. Do you have another suggestion? If you dampen the envelope anymore, you might damage it. Now you have to open it, don't you? Wall. Fucking dickweed. Crazy bitch. With this here? No. Okay, why does the card get a wiggly? I mean, the card gets the explanation and the other things get wiggly wiggly. Alright, let's see here. Minimalism applied to the business card. No frills, no details. Great. There's absolutely not a goddamn thing on it. Okay. No. Symbol of the Order of the Flesh on the cover of a book. Well, thanks for that. That's helpful. Portable, yeah, alright. What the fuck? Getting that wet won't help you. It might. How about your phone? Getting that wet really won't help you. Okay, seriously. If it was a bit sharper, you'd cut yourself simply by looking at it. You'd cut that just by pressing slightly with the katana. Cut your phone in half. Is that katana sharp enough to cut that? Don't even try. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, that I'm not so sure. Alright, well, the only other thing, seriously, out here. Maybe we try. Maybe Baxter allows you to touch anything around here, but you don't want to you don't want to get them dirty. Oh shit. What the fuck? Alright. Seriously? That's not obvious. Is that a fucking resin tree? Seemed that the empty card was totally useless, but it's become a good resin knife. Okay, now what happens? Oh, so now I can glue the shit back closed? Closed? Alright. Now you have to open it, don't you? You just have to find a way to do it without Baxter knowing it. Well, let's hope. Slice that bitch open. However, you stop. You can't let Baxter see it when she returns. Yes, yes. Now we... Alright, we slide that in its butt crack. You better be quick about it. She's been gone a long time. Just throw that anywhere. It's not like it's an antique or anything like that. Legacy of Hyperbia. Method, I didn't... Oh boy, here
You
come
may remove
the
your
memories.
blindfolds. Dearest disciples, behold, Santa Brigida's greatest treasure.
Where are we, Brother Hinas?
Oh, that's none of your business, Brother Iago. It's written in an unknown language, one so rare it could even date back to the days of the Tower of Babel. No one has ever deciphered it, or managed to copy a single character from its alphabet.
Come on, who are you speaking of? Blind men and morons?
Do you dare to give it a try, Brother Giuseppe?
Hey, why does he get to go first? That's not fair.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I don't
That's
understand
why.
a thing. These symbols. I can't stop. I'm trapped by them.
That's why they wanted Don
Oh,
Miguel,
no!
because supposedly he
My
could
God,
read any language.
what's happening to me? Why?
His head's gonna explode. Kapoof!
Iago! Iago! Help me!
Oh shit!
Giuseppe!
I wasn't far off.
Nothing you can do for him now.
No.
Put your blindfolds back on.
No.
I'll take you to your cells. Never speak to anyone about what happened on this night. And remember, you
That
have
explains
seen
why no one's been able to copy him.
nothing.
I've seen nothing. The legacy of Hyperborea. Dawn awakens the sacred monastery of Saint Brigida. The monks rush about with their morning chores. So yeah, I just got a trophy, the legend of Hyperborea. Everyone but you. Giuseppe, the book, Giuseppe, the book, Giuseppe. What the fuck? Why? To hell with work. You decide you won't give up until you find the secret library and face the book. If death claims you while reading its pages, so be it. So that's why they freed him. You won't sit at your desk until you face Giuseppe's murderer, the book in the secret library. Yeah, I might steal some shit though. Okay, will we face the window? It's the blindfold you wore last night to go to the secret library. A strange feeling overcomes you. You're suddenly terrified of touching it. That's weird. I'm gonna touch it anyway. You gather your courage, and upon touching it, as if spawned by the devil himself, the little man from your nightmare speaks into your head. What the fuck?
Before
Time to
you
go
can
back.
control the unknown sense, you must first learn to see through the eyes of yesteryear, young disciple. Your mind stores every single detail of everything you've seen. Close your eyes and say goodbye to today. Focus, breathe, then open them anew. And yesterday, he's here again.
Huh. Nice. I wonder if there's any truth to that. Okay. Some peculiar monks Isn't it strange that you've never seen these stained glass windows in the monastery? And yet, you know you've never left the building. Okay. Inés de Aldunia, your teacher and tutor. Why does he have an evil look on his face? There are things you'll never dare ask Inés.
When the Inquisition captured me, you found the dead body of my friend Alonso, whose recently deceased corpse could pass as my own. Isn't that too much of a coincidence?
I believe you have reached your own conclusion. But remember what I always tell you. Chance does not exist.
You murdered the kid.
It is Satan's hand. And sometimes it uses our own to achieve its goals.
Oh, so they're a bunch of Satanists. Alright. There are things you'll never... Yeah, okay, you said that.
You knew that Giuseppe would die upon reading the book, didn't you?
All I had were suspicions, the same as you.
You said you appreciate me for my talent with languages. What will happen the day I'm no longer useful?
Have you ever seen me do someone harm? Don't fret. Although you are
I've never seen you.
How could you ever cease to be useful?
Will you ever see Giuseppe again? Yes, in slowly fading memories such as this one. If you could only talk to Giuseppe once again.
Why did you have to die?
Who knows? Those Greek gods you love used to claim the beautiful first. And I don't mean to brag.
Yeah.
But between you, Botillo, and me, there's just no comparison.
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't argue with him there.
I will never forget you, brother.
Botillo sure won't forget me. At least not until you find out why Father Gines calls him so much.
Did Gines give you a proper Christian burial as promised?
I think you know the answer better than I do. Whether you're ready to admit it is another story.
This is a weird ass. Conversing with the dead. I forgot. Yeah. I can, What? See, look at what's with this scowl or whatever on his face. Dark rings under his eyes reveal his love of reading. Yeah, that's what it is. Will you have them too in a few years? Oops. It's not that easy to control. The delicate, clean hands of someone who'd rather let others do his dirty work. Yeah, I'm sure. That's it? 2 fucking things in this mofo? Alrighty, that was productive. Where the hell am I? Okay, let's explore this turd muffin. It was rather Father Diego who told him, keep acting like a demon and the Inquisition will end up examining that mole. Okay. In the words of Giuseppe himself, the Franciscan hood is the best place to hide something you don't want to reveal. Yeah, probably. That are your sleeves, right? Really? He's wearing socks with sandals. He definitely deserves to die. Okay. You wish Inez had heard him when he asked to read the book before Giuseppe. Why? If you had the chance to be completely honest with Toribio, what would you tell him?
You, in spite of it all. It's not easy to observe the rule of St. Francis these days.
And why don't you observe it as well?
Science, logic, and history bid me otherwise. I feel like neither Giuseppe nor I have been just with you. For that, I apologize.
I knew you would come to your senses as soon as that Italian devil lost his grip on you. Dead dogs don't bite.
You disgust me. You're a clueless, tattletale, brown nose who doesn't understand what he copies. And it's not just the books. It's the rule of St. Francis and all of that meaningless nonsense you observants constantly repeat.
I'd rather be a brown nose than end up covered in shit, Brother Iago. And that's exactly how you'll end up.
How are you not going to end up covered in shit if your nose is in his shit? think I'll start with exploring first. That way I don't have to go back. He's only a few years older than you, but the dear Lord has decided to bless him with an extreme tonsure? I don't know what that is. You still remember the time when Giuseppe filled it with cochineal pigment, the type they used to make red dye. When Turgo draped the hood over his head, he screamed just like a pig being slaughtered. Eee! That's a bad analogy for him. Botillo, the Iberian delicacy, is pork intestine filled with all kinds of meat and tied with string. 5 seconds after Giuseppe heard of the dish for the first time, Toribio had a new nickname. An impeccable robe, like everything else Toribio has. Toribio, I don't know how to fucking say his goddamn name. Silly ass. More socks with sandals. Kill them all. Who's this? Oh, look at this motherfucker. He doesn't speak, read, or write. The perfect accomplice and confidant. Yeah, something missing on your face there. Like your face. A blind eye or not? Is that the asshole we saw at Baxter's place? It must be. Giuseppe once mocked him from that side, thinking he wouldn't see him. Ursus grabbed him by the throat, raised him in the air, grunted, and finally let him go. Giuseppe had a hangman's throat for months. Ursus lost his speech after that fire that caused those scars. You wonder, does the throat, along with the mouth, have something to do with the ability to emit sounds? Well, duh. Nothing in your heart, eh? His hand, too, is that half of the body must be fucked. He never goes anywhere without his rosary. You wonder what it means to him. Okay. Alright, I gotta go back anyway. Eat my ass. If talking to Ursus in real life is often useless, imagine talking to him in memories. Am I right? My dear Ursus? Yeah. When focusing on the back area of the library, you recall a faint melody. Hymns. The good news is that knowing that the chapel is near reduces the search area considerably. Bad news is that the area is still enormous. Alright. I guess we see what's up with the book. I saved it for last. You wonder what that murderous book contains. What is Hines searching for in its pages? That's it? That's anticlimactic. Alright, let's fucking exit. Stage there. That was it? No. I said go to... Oh, you fucking dick. Cheese. That's what I wanted. Ooh, stuff. Oh, a plate of cocaine. Salt. Essential in the winter months when ice jams the hinges on doors and windows. Especially in this wing of the Abbey. Ooh. Parchment. Paper, the second most coveted commodity amongst the Abbey copyists. Novices like you don't have access to the first of these prized possessions. Ink. Well, how are you supposed to copy shit? Ooh, free stuff! Can you tell me what it is, or we just fucking... Okay, I'll look at that after. Looks like a compass, though. You'd bet your rosary that the compass belongs to Father Ezekiel and that Giuseppe borrowed it for one of his pranks. Okay. This thing is not easy to control in the fucking slightest. Okay, whatever. Oh. Sea salt. Why would Giuseppe want that? You want a fucking hood bomb. Okay. Now what happens? Oh. What's that on Giuseppe's desk? An empty spool of thread? Mine. Nothing else, eh? Alright, something on the chain later. 2 nights ago, after one of your recurring nightmares, you entered the scriptorium only to find Giuseppe's descending from the lamp.
Don't tell a soul. We'll have a good laugh tomorrow. I'm going to make Brother Botillo lose some weight.
You hadn't remembered that until today. Huh. You could tie some thread to the lamp if it weren't for the empty spool. Alright. Only Toribio, Hina's favorite copyist, is allowed to touch the books on those shelves. Well, la-di-fucking-da.
Nah, the other day, when Brother Botillo was sleeping and Hines was not in his study, I snuck in through this window. It's a bit risky and not an easy feat. But oh, the pleasure that comes from knowing that I could steal something from our superior if I so desired.
I suppose that's what you get for having a sect of Satanists. Probably like having a collection of Sith. Eventually they just off each other. Oh, a bell. It rings when Father Hines calls for Toribio, his favorite pupil. A rope comes through a hole in the wall that leads to Hines' study. I thought for sure that it would have something to do with that thread spool. Look at that. Alright, Asswipe, what do you gotta say for yourself? Only Hines had listened when he asked to read the book before Giuseppe. Brother Toribio, scriptorium cohort by chance, observant at will, and son of a bitch by right. Do I give him a once-over? We're not talking to... Oh, I see. Explore his fat ass first. Oh, we did that already. Yeah, so we don't really need... Okay, we don't need to explore him. We did that already. Did he even try to help Giuseppe? No, the dirty rat.
Say, Toribio?
Dirty rat, you killed my friendo?
About last night.
Nothing happened last night. Nothing.
Nothing. Chicken shit!
Where's the library?
I don't know.
Come on, you often disappear with Brother Hines. I'm sure that's where he takes you.
Of course. I'm the best copyist in the Abbey. And who else would he trust to copy the secret books?
And?
He always blindfolds me, just like last night. It's better that way. I won't have to resist the temptation of reading heretic texts.
Heretic texts? You're probably copying heretic texts.
When Giuseppe started to bleed, you did nothing to help him.
It was the devil's doing. That was Satan's blood. It could have contaminated me.
I helped him.
Then get away from me.
Later,
nice.
Upon returning to my cell, I thought I heard whipping in yours.
That's not true.
Do you remember that the abbot prohibited self-flagellation? Do you?
Why? Why can't a pious man pay for his evil deeds?
What evil deed did you perform last night? I thought nothing had happened.
Go with God.
Nice. Fuck off. Yeah, you're not getting off that easy.
Nothing happened.
About last night.
No.
What do you think happened exactly?
Didn't I tell you already? It was the devil's doing. He has possessed that book.
I thought the devil specialized in possessing people.
Are you really that naive? He can possess.
Yeah, the devil has employees. He didn't bother with any of that shit.
And about 2 years ago, in a village far away, the devil possessed a hog so that it would devour the son of a noble.
That's amazing.
Haha. I wonder what he's talking about.
A text lacking in righteousness. Hortensius by Cicero.
But
lacking
was
in
it
righteousness?
not the very same book that led St. Augustine of Hippo to embrace faith?
What's that? Oh, yes, but God can write straight on crooked lines. That does not prove that the book is not impure. Furthermore, St. Augustine was a sinner before he was a saint. Grant me chastity and continence, but not yet. Pervert.
Really? Yeah, I'm sure he was doing some self-flagellation in his room last night.
What are you copying?
How do we get there?
If the book is everything you say it is, why are you copying it?
Because that cursed Father Ezekiel is contaminating the soul of our dear abbot. He manipulates him with his science and his art to lead him off the righteous path. I wouldn't rule out the use of magic either.
Whatever you say, man. Oh, why do we keep... I see.
That Hines knew what was going to happen?
You take that back.
You bet your ass.
This is a saint, not a murderer.
Yeah, okay. If that's the case, it's only because he tells other
You
people
must
to
be
do the
thrilled
murdering for
now
him.
that Giuseppe is dead. No one will ever call you Botillo again.
Shh. Remember, we know nothing.
What was that, Brother Botillo? I can't hear you.
You're acting just like him. I expected more out of you.
Why does it keep going back to this one?
You must be thrilled now that... Shh. Calm down. I'm not going to tell anyone.
But the devil can hide anywhere. Only God knows who is watching us and where from.
Sure.
May I take some books from the shelf?
Absolutely not. It's time to write, not to read.
Alright, well that was a short one. Okay. Get lost, ass face. Let's exit. Exit the fuck out of here. Okay, looks like I got everything out of this dump. Let's went. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna turn that way. There's a statue there with stuff on it. This is painful. Ever since Giuseppe sprinkled them with pepper dust and chaos ensued, no one has lighted them again. Okay, if we salt them this time, what happens? Henry III, the Sufferer, native of Burgos and king of Castle Castile, who found something more than Christian piety in churches. He found what exactly? Right, I don't see the point of half of this fucking shit. Its height prevents others from spying on you while you work. Oh goody. You're not at the right angle to throw that out the window and hit... You mean in the window? And hit Toribio. Really? Okay, why? Yeah, good, then why are you telling me that? Okay, we can go up there. So we're trying to find that goddamn book then? Let's go this some way. You search for the door to the secret library throughout the entire monastery. Really? Unfortunately, to no avail. Alrighty then. Don't go that way, that's a fucking waste of time. See, I show you.
Good morning, Father Ezekiel.
Aha.
The day appreciates the epithet, but doesn't deserve it.
What happened?
Did you know that Queen Isabella is coming tomorrow to see my printing press in action? And in just 1 hour, I must perform a trial before Brother Hines, here, in this very workshop.
No. Nobody ever informs us Razophors.
Well, there will be no trial.
Razophor?
Somebody stole all my letter E types.
Huh?
I won't call for him. He's always so busy, he won't even remember.
Maybe you just misplaced the letters. I heard about a condition called lystexia that...
I never make mistakes. The letter thief, in all his
Lystexia?
clumsiness, tore his habit
he's
on one of the
dyslexic?
pins of the printing press.
You said they stole all letters except one, right?
Yes, One was stuck in the mold and I haven't had the time to pull it out. Here, in case it helps you find the rest.
I thought you hadn't had time. Make up your mind. We got the letter E. This episode is brought to you by the letter
Do you
E.
have any idea who the thief could be?
I only know it's not me. The rest could all be guilty.
I don't think it's him, but could it be Father Hines?
I doubt it. He supported me all along, although the printing press would put an end to his privileges as master copyist. So who knows?
Yeah, it'd also get rid of mistakes
What
and
about
mistranslations.
Giuseppe?
He's the Abbey's greatest prankster, no doubt, and he's been missing all morning. I'm sure he's up to no good.
Yeah, if you mean by being dead, you mean Silent realized that if it was Giuseppe who stole the letters, it'd be very hard to find them.
What if Toribio did it?
Could be.
Toribio.
That radical observant disapproves of everything I do, although he is a coward. Would he dare to do something like that?
I doubt it.
What
if
if
you're being honest.
this is lay brother Ursus's doing?
He would only do such a thing following Brother Gines's instructions. Poor Ursus. It's as if someone had removed his free will.
I suppose
What if
Father
I did it?
Emigio is above all suspicion.
It's not easy for our prior, caught between those radical observants and the knowledge that progress is good for the community. If it was him, rough times await us all.
What if I did it?
Okay. Act like you're confessing.
Father Ezekiel, I confess. I stole all your letters.
Brother Iago, you're as bad at acting as you are noble in spirit.
So, haha, he
Father
is
Diego
beyond
can't
reproach.
stand you.
Another fanatic. But his excessive observance
The
of the
usual
rule of St.
suspects.
Francis has kept him far from the baths since last spring. My workshop would still reek of his nauseating stench.
Disgusting. Take a bath, you pig. Ezekiel, although Ezekiel is your friend, you'd rather not betray Father Hines' trust,
Do you know
revealing where you were
that
last night.
sometimes I have the strangest dreams? In fact, I dreamt that I was in a secret library within the monastery. Do you have any idea where that kind of library would be if it were real?
No. Although if I had more information, we could deduce its hypothetical location. Who knows? Sometimes the Lord uses dreams to remind us of things we don't know we know.
What exactly are those types you say were stolen?
They're small metal letters that I place in line. When pressed against the paper, they print the ink.
You
Yay.
could try writing without the letter E. I could write an entire book.
Oh yeah? Please start.
Thank God Almighty for visitors arriving on this day at the Holy Catholic Sanctum that is Santa Brigida.
Ha! You said the.
Did he? I
How
didn't
did you
notice.
get Her Majesty to visit the Abbey?
Ever since my friend Johannes invented it, the printing press has enchanted
Really?
nobles
Johannes
and
Gutenberg?
commoners alike, and the Queen is no exception. Being aware of this fact, and after receiving approval from our abbot, I send her a missive stating that Santa Brigida housed the first printing press in Spain. Now I wish I'd never had the nerve.
He was alive in the 1400s. I thought it was later than that.
Why do you want to test it with Father Hines?
As master copyist, he must approve quality of all printed materials. But that won't happen now. The meeting is in less than an hour, and I don't have letters E. I won't call for him. He's always so busy, he won't even remember.
How did you get a printing press?
The inventor, my friend Johannes, sent it to me. I worked with him during my European travels years ago. He was going to send it to Segovia, but I convinced him by saying I would make the most of it, that I would show it to important people. which won't happen tomorrow if the Queen arrives and I print Isabella and Ferdinand, monarchs of Spain.
Oh wow, we're that early. That Isabella. Jesus. We're about to fucking discover America.
Do you oppose those who practice a strict observance of the rule of St. Francis?
Not at all. They are the ones who oppose common sense, which is the tool our good Lord gave man's aid in his survival. Diego, Toribio, and all of those loonies want to take us back into the Dark Ages. We're in the 15th century, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You
That's
are a
funny.
man of science. Isn't that somehow at odds with faith?
Science is the study of divine creation. How could it be at odds with faith? What is at odds with almost everything is human understanding that never manages to grasp the meaning of our good Lord or his creation. That's what science is for, to enlighten our understanding and bring us closer to God.
Is Father Gines closer to you or to the observance?
It's hard to say. On the one hand, he helps me with my research. On the other, he praises useless fanatics like Toribio. But Father Gines is an intelligent man. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. He's probably got some master plan going on or some shit.
Did you know you have...
Who knows?
Okay, can I do the other shit? No, I guess not, huh? I can't, like, ask him about certain things.
The letter thief, in all his clumsiness, tore his habit on one of the pins of the printing press.
Alright, well, the only one I have access to right now is
A
Tourette.
beauty, isn't she? To think that a few miserable letters are going to make her look bad in front of the Queen.
That seems like fucking overkill.
A metal plate, previously inked after hitting it with leather balls.
Leather balls? Come on, give me the handle. When you pull the lever, the central piece descends. A sheet of paper is trapped between the letters and the ink, hence producing the impression.
That's where the types, or letters, go.
Okay, looks like that's all we're getting out
A
of
metal
that.
plate.
Wait a minute. Let's see if I can... Doesn't look like his ego is planning on printing anything. At least not until he finds his letters. Oh shit. Okay, so there's... Man, he's got a ton of contraptions in here. We're never gonna leave this fucking place. Father Ezekiel's workbench. Gimme! On the tools, of all the tools on the bench, you chose the chisel. I did that because... Alright. You search among the varied utensils. Nice. And decide to borrow the long rope. Thank you very much. I'll borrow a bunch of other shit too if I can. Jesus. You wonder what the tube is.
Is a periscope, invented by my friend Johannes and yours truly.
Jesus.
Inside, there are two mirrors that, placed at 45-degree angles, allow the user to see without being seen. Unfortunately, one of the mirrors broke several days ago, and I haven't had the time to replace it. Please, take it.
Well, damn.
And if you manage to fix it, all the better.
Free shit! And I didn't even have to steal it. An excellent metal polisher, for God's sake. What's with the for God's sake? Yes, give me the chisel. What? Compass is sharp enough as is. Why can't I sharpen the chisel? That's dumb. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know why you say you didn't wiggle it like the other shit, so... That's fucking weird. I mean, you would think you'd be able to sharpen the chisel on a sharpening stone. There's a cold draft coming from the window. It's strange that Ezekiel hasn't come up with a solution. Maybe he doesn't give a fuck. Just throw all this crap out the window. Be gone! Nothing else, eh? Well, fuck. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Yes, thank you. Get out of the way. I want to inspect that cabinet. Fuck me! Alright. It will allow you to see and remain unseen if it weren't missing a mirror. Thank you, asswipe. You examine it closely with a periscope, but you find nothing of interest. I wanna... Okay, seriously? Oh. Oh, that's just a lens that's missing. You don't need that to be able to use a periscope. Come on, damn it, with this fucking thing. Alrighty. Let's see, we looked at all those. Stuck inside, the last letter E. Ooh, we can rotate shit. Sure we can. Can I chisel on it? Jesus Christ, this fucking thing's all kinds of fucked up. Sure. You introduce one of the bevel edges between the mold and the letter. Level the chisel and... Oh, okay. I'm confused. It's a mold for letters. You stick the letter back in there once again, you'll be back where you started. Alrighty. The last letter E. Toribio the traitor stole every letter E except this one. Yeah, as much as I'd like to blame him for it, I don't think so. Hey, chin strap. Never mind. Your eye. In your eye. His eyes reveal determination, while the specks and dark circles speak of long nights at work. Wait a second. Why isn't he wearing his eyeglasses? Because those are probably fucking busted too? There's nothing more useful in his belt than tools he's already lent you. More socks? Even though no rule of St. Francis forbids it, Father Ezekiel is the only person who wears socks in the winter. No, he's not. The others all did it. He says he started doing so after visiting the cold Teutonic countries.
Don't you dare bring that down, Brother Iago. When I see it, I get the urge to draw. And I've got tons of more important things to do.
Oh, that's what he was referring to. I didn't even know I was pressing that. You can certainly use that to bring it down, but Ezekiel wants to leave it up there. Same thing. You could use the chisel to bring it down? How so? Can you use a sea salt to bring it down? Alright. I was trying to get... fuckers. I was trying to get the press. Press. Pull. Doesn't look like Ezekiel's planning on printing anything, at least not until he finds his letters. Well, I think I'm fucking done in here.
Don't touch any of that. I beg you. If I can't use the printing press, I'll have to use some archaic form of writing.
Archaic. You mean by hand? Alright, I guess we're getting the fuck out of here, cause ain't nothing you can do about it. Yes? Good idea. If the periscope worked, it does work. Don't be a dick. Alright, we're gonna go. You're gonna give me the whole fucking spiel that newfound optimism brought by recent findings. You once again explore the monastery in search of secret library. The optimism dies down, you return. Dude! Alright, so we have 2 rooms to search. Okay, whatever. Fuck that statue. He's too much of a pain in the ass.